If we look back 15 years ago, if you were even alive back then, things were completely different to how we live now. The way we consume media was completely different. There was no Instagram or TikTok. I'm pretty sure people were still using MySpace and Facebook as someone who could vaguely remember that time. People were still playing on Xbox 360s and PS3s. It was a pretty fun time, I ain't even gonna lie. Now a lot of the younger people that are coming up right now want to live the lifestyle that teenagers used to live 15 years ago. They're watching these shows like Breaking Bad for the first time, and they think that Jesse Pinkman's outfits are top tier fashion. A lot of these designs people are gravitating towards are kind of gothic. Many of the designs have all over prints, over the top crosses, and very exaggerated spirals is how I would put it. Like affliction shirts, tap out, stuff like that. It's kind of funny because in the 2010s, they just straight up sold these clothes at Walmart. Now you're getting resold the exact same shirt for $50.
Affliction is a clothing line I saw very often in the mid to late 2000s. And I didn't expect to see it outside that time, but very surprisingly, it's experiencing a resurgence. And when Affliction first came out, it was marketed to people in the MMA world. They sponsored a gang of fighters, pretty much any UFC event you would see. You would see a lot of fighters walking out, rocking some Affliction, and you'd see even more of it in the crowd.
Like Affliction was a UFC partnered clothing brand. People that watched the UFC probably were wearing Affliction. Now their fan base is completely different. Tons of skaters wear Affliction now. I see a lot of people combine super baggy pants with these type of shirts and typically skate shoes like New School Vans. People that used to be into these type of clothes wouldn't typically wear baggy pants, which is how styles get modernized and certain aspects change in the style that make it different from how it used to be back in like 09. The type of people that would wear over exaggerated proportionate pants you could probably find dancing under a bridge. Now they got TikTok kids wearing raver pants that have never ever gone to a rave.
The dudes rocking Affliction in the mid to late 2000s maybe wouldn't have too much in common with the fools wearing Jenkos at the same time.
If you were wearing clothes like these in the 2010s, people would think you were trailer trash. Now rich kids are buying the exact same clothes off resellers for hundreds of dollars to try and emulate a look from not so idle people. Like if you were wearing tap out shirts, you were probably a bully. Now the type of people that are into tap out are into fashion and other stuff like that, which is quite the change of mood. Honestly, this whole style seems like another fad that's gonna pass. If you guys remember the TikTok e-boys, this was only in style for like 2 years. I know people that have dressed like this for years, but they're into like certain genres of music and all sorts of stuff. They live this whole lifestyle. So it's really cool to see it branch out and to make something new. Do you guys think this style is on the way out? Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I think it's getting overplayed right now for sure. And tell me if you guys rock with this sort of video. I can make more videos on like fashion and stuff like that. So drop a like and tell me in the comments below and let's get it.